Okay, so this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to access the e-curriculum available on our server for all students and staff across the state of Iowa. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to aeak12online.org, and this is your home page. To get to the course itself, you don't have a course number, but you're going to be a student. Now, the word student just means that you will be taking a course. So it doesn't matter if you're actually a teacher, but you're taking a course. So if you're going to take a course, then you're going to be a student of that course. Anybody can be a student of anybody else's course. Since you don't have the number, you're going to go ahead and click here. And you can see we have the AEAs structured above. And if you scroll down, here are the two options for American Red Cross First Aid CPR AED training. The top one has the pediatric component, whereas the bottom one does not. The top one takes about 15 or 20 minutes longer due to the additional component. You'll go ahead and click on the course, and it's going to ask you to log in. 99% of people are just going to log in by clicking the Google button. And there's two options once you do that. Sometimes it'll ask you to log into your Google account if you're not currently logged in. As you saw when I clicked on it, it instantly logged me in, which means I was already logged into my Google account. So if you're already in Gmail, when you click that button, it'll just log you in. If you don't have an account in the system, prior to clicking that button, it'll automatically create an account for you. This will get you to the content that's available, and then the content will be found in these missions. This disclaimer always comes up. It is not relevant. There's 31 total missions, which is why this takes 2.5 to 3 hours, and you'll just walk through each mission. The missions are interactive, scenario-based, and the scenario-based interactivity helps with retaining content as you move through the program. Once you are done with the 31st mission, so once you're done down here, you are going to be issued a certificate. That certificate is good for being CPR trained. That means that you meet the requirements for the Healthy Kids Act, and that's all the further students have to go. If a student would like to become certified, or if you're doing this with staff and you need your staff to be certified, you have done the curriculum component. Now you need to do the skills assessment. To do the skills assessment, you need to take the assessment through an instructor. Most districts have their own instructors. If your district doesn't have your own instructor, you've got a couple of options. You can bring in an instructor. You could find a class that's being offered in your area, and you can just go to AmericanRedCross.com, and there's a place you can put in your zip code, and it'll show you all the courses that are being offered. All you have to do is the skills assessment. You don't have to do the rest of the course. And the final option that you have is you can just get somebody in your district trained as an instructor. That's a couple of day event, and then once they're trained, they can keep being an instructor as long as they teach one class every 2 years. If you have questions, make sure you get a hold of me. My email is cmohr@aealearningonline.org.